Baby Crypto Pig here, and I'm here locked into this vortex of hell. And I'm here to tell you to join old Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing on YouTube partner to sidestep and audible the criminal gangster cartel. Hell!
Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, and we're going to look at an Ethereum article, and this is one of the reasons Ethereum is in my top 10 cryptocurrencies you must own for 2023 and 2024. As I believe Ethereum will overtake the market capitalization of Bitcoin here in the next 5 or 6 years. Ethereum big moment is coming. You can see September 2nd coming from Barron's, coming with the merge, what it means for crypto. If Bitcoin is crypto's answer to gold, Ethereum is the closest thing it has to its own internet. Anyone who wants to mint a new token, launch a crypto app, or spend $150,000 on a Bored Ape non-fungible token NFT probably uses the Ethereum network. And that's a critical thing. Since I've started this channel, I've emphasized the importance of Ethereum, the importance of Ethereum in your platform, and the importance of owning this coin and being up to date and knowledgeable and educated on the technology that it has to offer, as this will be in the top 5 coins that you must own by old Vincenzo approved. That could 1,000x your portfolio and 1,000x your life and standard of living. More than $3 billion in transaction volume flows through Ethereum daily, traded in the network native token ETH, about $60 billion in crypto assets on its blockchain through third-party apps. Aside from Bitcoin, no other network is more critical to crypto infrastructure and its future, right? The change stated to happen around September 15th is a big technology risk and could be a transformative moment for crypto. Companies like Coinbase Global, ticker Coin, will feel the impact almost immediately, and there are likely to be ripple effects throughout the industry, touching everyone from crypto miners, chip makers like NVIDIA or NVDA, and investors with some Ether in their portfolio. The merger is the most significant upgrade in crypto history, says Sam Kassab, an analyst for crypto research firm Mezera. It's similar to changing the engines on an airplane in mid-flight. One flaw in the code could wreak havoc on the crypto ecosystem. Years in the making, the merge may be crypto's answer to critics who say the industry is a colossal waste of energy. Ethereum, with a market value of nearly $200 billion, now uses the same method of validating transactions as Bitcoin. In the process known as proof of work, computers compete to solve cryptographic puzzles. The network research a consensus on the winner, proving that the block of transactions is valid and should be added to the chain. The winner then receives some Bitcoin, a practice known as mining, right? It's highly energy intensive, requiring a massive amount of computing work and electricity. Ethereum was built on the same system, and it is also on an energy hog, using roughly the same amount of electricity in a year as a country like the Netherlands. Now, developers are scrapping that model and moving to a much greener system for processing transaction called proof of stake. Instead of mining, Ether owners use their tokens as collateral to validate transactions, staking them to the network in exchange for a yield paid in the ETH token. The participant, a staker, must deposit 32 Ethereum tokens worth about $50,000 and run some software. The system randomly selects validators like a lottery. Crypto exchanges and other firms run staking pools, allowing anyone to participate with smaller amounts of Ether. Right, so that's a critical thing coming for the Bitcoin or for the Ethereum, and I do think Ethereum will take over Bitcoin in the crypto market cap and at the height of the next bull run. And we can go look and see the coin market cap right here, We got today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. We still have obviously Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum number 2, Tether, USD coin, BNB, Binance USDT or USD, XRP still at 7th, Cardano at 8, Solana at 9, and Dogecoin at 10, rounding out the top 10, which hasn't changed. I think XRP will be a top 5 coin in the next bull market, right? And as we scroll down here, you can see I have Ethereum and XRP. 2 of these coins are already in the top 10, one in the top 5. And then as we move down the list, number 27, Monero. XMR, I think, is going to be a valuable resource and a coin you need to own in the next bull market. And you can see that's at number 27. You can see Stellar, when we first started tracking this, as that's another one of my top 5. So we have Ethereum, XRP, Monero, and Stellar, are 4 of them, is now at number 28 with a market capitalization of 2.651 $2.6 million market cap. You can see Monero's at $2.7 million market cap. Bitcoin Cash, I think, will continue to slide down the list. And then Algo is my 5th coin. So we have Ethereum, XRP, right? Monero, Stellar XLM, and Algo as my top 5 coins you must own going into the next bull market, and coins you need to accumulate and stack at the peak of the bear market, right? These are the coins that you're going to want to buy, hold for the long term, and accumulate as much as you can in the bear market to ride up the next bull market rally. And you can see it's at just above $2 million market capitalization, but it's moved up a couple of spots from a couple of weeks ago when it was sitting at about 32 or 33. It is up to number 30 now, and we're going to continue to track this on CoinMarketCap, and we're going to continue to track the coins on CoinMarketCap to see how it jockeys in position leading up to the next bull run, right? But if we look over here at the old price, we're going to get into the 5 coins that you must own. Ethereum, right? You can see Ethereum right now is below this red support zone after it broke above this major area right here, right? And I believe our red area is the VIX volume profile of the heart of the trading in the volume. It is, see that? And that's exactly where it got knocked down, because you have the volume indicator. That's that major area. When you're underneath it, it likes to use it as resistance. And if you notice down here at this one, we got supported. See that? You got supported over here from that candle, and that's where you got a nice bounce. And that's what you would look for with the volume indicator. And we're going to actually mark this again down here, that same area in white, so we know what it is. Or white's not going to work no more. We're going to have to use blue. We're going to mark that in blue, and then we're going to go over here and lock it. Oh, come on. Get back in here. We're going to hit here and lock it, and this is your next area underneath where you would get supported again on a breakdown to a local double bottom at $1,117.29, because you can see that VIX volume profile along with the 100-day moving average in blue down here rejected you with these big wicks right at the top, and then it's now traded the price down, and you're likely over the next few days to a week or two come back down for a major regional double bottom, right? As I think this coin's still very bearish, and I think we could be seeing at the peak of the bottom of the bear market, we could be seeing Ethereum price. This would be more like the shithouse down here. Nope. The shithouse, and it is red. This would be more like a bear market bottom down there, right? But I could see this price coming all the way down there. As you could kind of say, we had a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and a neckline in the macro time frame. And a technical target out of that would be from the top of the head to the bottom of the neckline to the point of a breakout, and that gets you all the way down here at $706. And that's why I have a $747 target on that 3.618 Fibonacci retracement level right there. And then you can see, look at all this, and I've warned about this before. You see how we got stopped right here and got supported. If you break that line on the next time down, look at this. There's no volume traded in here, and that means just as quick as the price moved up through the price range right there. See how quick it moved up? It was just a straight continuous power move to the upside. It'll do the same thing on the way down. You'll fall all the way down into this area before you get any kind of support down there at the top part right here at about $484. You'll fall from this $1,100 level all the way down to $480 in a flash, because there's no volume traded in there. There's nothing there. So when there's momentum going either to the upside, it can power through it, or when there's momentum going to the bearish side, it'll power through that, right? So that's what we're looking at in Ethereum in the micro and macro time frames. And I do have a golden pocket of accumulation of between $140 and $369. But the $140 would be a great spot to accumulate. If it gets down, I believe it will get down into that red support zone, or the shit house, aka the golden accumulation zone. If we look at XRP, you can see the same thing with XRP. We actually could go back here and do the whole history of the coin here. See this? Do the whole history of the coin. And you can see when you do that, it's no surprise that we got supported here. You see this? We got supported right on. We're going to make that red because you do know the red is the max volume indicator here. Then we're going to go up here. We're going to unlock this. This is a major resistance zone up here, but we like to make those blue. So we're going to make it blue, and we're going to lock it. And you can see we got supported at the bottom part of this. We need to get rid of that one now. We're going to have to move this real quick. We don't need that blue support zone there anymore, seeing as we have the red fixed volume profile area lock. You can see you got supported right at the bottom, and the wick actually came right down to the bottom of that, and then came up. And then you can see when you're on the upside of this, as we're in the weekly time frame, it likes to get supported up there in the weekly time frame, but now you're starting to come through this, right? And if we zoom back out real quick and look at the VIX volume range profile, your critical area, if you break this bottom part there at about 25 cents, you're coming all the way down. And that's why I think you're going to get down into our golden accumulation zone. Where you want 1,000x your life is between that 11 3/4 cents all the way down to the bottom of the shit house, with a heart of it at about 0.0 or 0.7 cents. And I think you're going to have an extended period of time down there. We're going to make this a little bit duller in the background because we're not talking about it right now. I think you're going to have an extended period of time there, at least a few months, to accumulate XRP down into this level, south of 18 cents to right around 7-8 cents. And that's where you're going to 1,000x your life. And this is another reason XRP is in my top 5 must-own cryptos for the future 2023 and 2024 bull market, right? So that's what we're looking at there with XRP. And I think this is a phenomenal coin, and you must own it. But it's going to take a while, as we still have another year to possibly 1.5 years before we really turn into the bull market. In about 8 months, we should be, this time next year, we should have started to make or completed a rounding bottom. And then we're going to start to form some bullish momentum. But that's still a long, long ways out. And you can see in the micro time frame right now, let's move this down over here. In the micro time frame right now, get that over there, you can see we're struggling to hold the top part of this volume indicator zone. And as soon as we dip down into here with a depressed state, if you get into here too much, breach this little local level right there, this price will fall really quick all the way down to this 28 cents at lower support. And that's what we're watching out for this weekend. Can you hold the 32 cents, top part of this red zone? If not, you're coming down to 28 cents. And a big fall, if you can get some buyers, your major upper resistance is 37 cents. And that's what's going on for this weekend in XRP. Another one of my top 5 coins you must own is Monero. And you can see we're struggling right now on this 10 3/4 cent level. And if we zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, you can see, or actually XLM. This is Stellar, not Monero. Monero will be next coin we do, but you can see we're struggling. And this is another one of my top 5 coins, and we're going to do a top 5 coin update every day. The coins that I feel like you must own at the bottom, and moving in to the next bull run. You can see we're stuck at 10.3 cents, and that's your major support in XLM. And if you can't hold that, the next level that we're more than likely going to come down to is all the way down here at 0.0785976 cents. If you can get supported on this 10-cent level, your major upper resistance is 12 cents, right? And your current support level is 10 cents, where you got support, 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 rejection, 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 right? So that's what we're looking at with Stellar, Luma. And if we zoom to the next coin, which would be Monero, they got similar call letters. You can see Monero is another coin that is going to do phenomenally well because it has a lot of technology and use case. You can see if we zoom in, this is the too far out time frame. If we zoom into the 3-hour time frame, we're sitting right at the top part of this volume indicator right now. And what we got to watch out for this weekend is, can you get above this critical 153.47 mark and get bullish? If we get rejected by this, we're going to fall initially down to the 144.50. And then if we fall even farther and couldn't hold this major volume area, which if you dip back below the 144, you're very bearish, right? If you get rejected up here, you're starting to get very bearish. If you get over this level, you can make a nice run up to the $174 level real quick. But if you get rejected, your lower short-term support is 144, and a more major support is the 129 to 118 level, right? But if you get down there, you're very bearish because you're below the VP volume indicator area. And then when you're below that, you're bearish, right? If you're above it, you're bullish. So right now you're in a neutral play. You're trying to decide if the next move is going to be bullish or bearish. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be bearish because I think this bear market has a long way to go. So I think this coin has a long way to come down. And I could see, if we zoom out to the daily time frame, I could see us retesting in the heart of this bear market. I could see this retesting its all-time low all the way down there at $100, and then maybe even breaching that and setting a new all-time low. But that's for another time and another discussion into the future when the price action matures a little bit more and we see where it's going. But I think we're absolutely going to come down at some point in this bear market at bare minimum. And XMR Monero, I think we're going to retest its all-time low down there at 96.83. But we have a long way and a lot of price action and movement to go before we get there. And as we round this video out, we're going to end this update with the last of my top 5 coins that you must own, Algo. And if we zoom out to the daily time frame, we're already in the daily time frame. The weekly time frame, you can see right now, we are sitting on, unlock, down, come on. We're sitting on the major traded range right there, right? And that's a critical thing. And if we can't, hold on, we got to do this real quick. I'll make that red. We got to go in here and lock it, and then go in here, come on, and back it off a little bit. And you can see we got the major support that you have to hold if you want to stay bullish is 27 cents, because if you get below that, you're going to be getting below that VIX volume profile. And when you're below it, you know from this channel, how does it do that? When you're below it, you're bearish, and when you're above it, you're bullish. And right now we're struggling to stay above it. And if we can't hold that, you're going to come down more than likely into the middle part of this last line of defense in orange at 21 cents if you can't hold at 27 cents. But for this weekend, in the shorter time frame, just to give you some weekend technical analysis on this, what I would be looking at is this area up here of 35 cents is your major upper resistance this weekend. Your underneath support is the 28 cents, right? Oops, we don't want that. Your underneath support is this 28 cents, 27 cents right here, the volume indicator zone that you have to hold, or the price gets very bearish very fast, right? Where are those price markers that were in there? Way over there. Gets very bearish very fast. And if you start to trade down, you could trade down to the top part of the shithouse very quick, but that's far away. But if you fail to hold that 27 cents in the short term, so to break it all down for you on the price action, 27 cents, short term major support. If you breach that, you're coming to 24. If you get supported by that 27 cents and can work your way up, you have a 35 cents of major overhead resistance. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love to my future beautiful and current audience members.